Okay, this is often a highly requested video. It's actually one of my most viewed TikTok videos, which is the best cities to move to in the Bay Area in 2026. Without further ado, let's just get into it. So number one is going to be Fremont. We're going to be talking about all these cities, and we're going to be breaking down the cost, the schools, the commute, and why people love it or don't love it. Okay, so stay with me to the end of the video because I'm also going to throw out a bonus one. So Fremont is popular amongst families, especially young families and people involved in tech for a number of reasons. Because of the commute. The commute is ideal if you're looking to go to the tech hub, which is Silicon Valley, or if you need to commute there and not San Francisco. Even if you are going to San Francisco, Fremont is a pretty central location. They do have BART as well, but it's a much easier commute going down to the South Bay. The median home price has actually dropped by about 6% at the recording of this video. The median home price in Fremont is just over 1.4. Again, that is down from last year. The average rent's about $3,000. People love Fremont because it's abundance of really good neighborhoods that people enjoy. So you have Irvington, Sundale, Mission, San Jose, Ardenwood. A lot of these Fremont neighborhoods are highly desired. They have pretty good schools. And again, the commute time is fantastic. So depending on which way you're going and where you got to go, on average, the commute time is about 31 minutes. The biggest con about Fremont is just what we talked about at the very beginning, is price. So if you are looking to save money by being in East Bay, Fremont is not the area that you're going to do that specifically, again, because it's proximity to the tech hub. Most of the schools are really good, and just overall central location, and it's a highly desirable area for families. So you do have a lot of parks, places like that to do community events, so that drives the price up higher. I'm a realtor for over a decade now, so if you are looking to buy or sell in the Bay Area, go ahead and comment below or reach out to me. All my contact information is in the description. Number two best city to move to the Bay Area in 2026 is going to be San Jose. Now, I want to disclaim some of these things here. Okay, so this isn't in order. Okay, when I say number 1, 2, 3, I'm just talking about numerically, not as far as where they're ranked. Okay, obviously ranking is going to be determinant on people's mindset. Also, when doing this video, you really have to get past the headlines. Okay, in the Bay Area, you're going to see things that's either all doom and gloom or all great, peachy, and fantastic. The reality is nowhere has either side. Okay, it's kind of either more this way or more this way, or you're gonna get a bit of both, but it's not all doom and gloom, and it's not all peachy and perfect. Or if you do have questions, go ahead and reach out to me directly, but I've made a lot of those videos, so make sure you check out my other videos, but keep that in mind when you're watching this. Okay, so number 2 is San Jose. San Jose's median home price at the recording of this video is right up there near Fremont, about 1.4. The median rent is going to be about $3,200, and the median household income is just over $140,000. San Jose is very similar to Fremont in a lot of ways. Okay, not only is it similar price-wise and cost-wise, but also essentially commute times, except you do have the light rail down in San Jose along with downtown San Jose. With San Jose, it's a little bit different vibe per who lives there per se, because Fremont is a lot of families, young families specifically, where San Jose, you're going to get the mix of both. You're going to get a lot of families, but you're also going to get some young professionals and everything in between. So the reason for that is because San Jose has a very vibrant nightlife. It also has a ton of different restaurants and things that you can do after 4, 5, 6 o'clock, where it's going to give you more of a city feel, where Fremont's going to give you a bit of a suburban feel. San Jose also has a variety of different popular neighborhoods to choose from. Willow Glen obviously is number 1 on that list. You have Almaden, Evergreen. There's a bunch of different neighborhoods, much like Fremont, that you can choose from. It just really depends on your vibe. Because it has that city feel, you are going to have more crime reports, okay, as opposed to Fremont. But you're going to have a variety of different things to do, where in Fremont, it's going to be more family grounded, family oriented, away from any kind of that chaos, okay? But always check online for crime reports and things of that sort, because I cannot tell you which is safe and which is not, because my safety differs from your safety and vice versa. Okay, so always check online for that information. All right, number 3 on the list, we're gonna take a dive away from Central East Bay and Silicon Valley, and we're gonna go into Contra Costa County, where we are talking about Walnut Creek. This may surprise a lot of people, but Walnut Creek's median home price as of this recording was around $700,000. Okay, a lot of Bay Area locals think of Walnut Creek as being out of reach, but in comparison to East Bay, other East Bay neighborhoods, and further south, like the tech hub that we talked about, San Jose, Fremont, or going across the bridge to San Francisco, Walnut Creek is quote unquote more affordable. And I say more affordable by Bay Area standards and by what people's perception of Walnut Creek is. Obviously, if you look at places like Antioch, Concord, Pittsburgh, those home prices are going to be less than what Walnut Creek is. But in comparison to everything else, some people may be shocked to learn that Walnut Creek's pricing, median home price, is around $700,000. Their median rent's about $3,100, and average days on market is just over 30 days. Walnut Creek commute, if you're going to the tech hub, is going to be obviously a lot more than if you lived in Fremont or San Jose. If you're going to San Francisco, that's going to be a little bit different. The average commute time in Walnut Creek is about 33 minutes. Okay, but again, factor this into where it is that you have to work. Maybe you're remote, that doesn't affect you. But if you are going to a tech hub or San Francisco, those commute times differ. And the good thing is Walnut Creek does have a BART station. However, San Jose does not. So it's not going to drop you off right into San Jose if you need to go to San Jose or Mountain View or Santa Clara or anywhere around those parts. Okay, so you're going to be able to catch Walnut Creek over closer to that area. I believe Fremont, if I'm not mistaken, is the last stop. Okay, so if you're going down to like the San Jose area, so keep that in mind. Also, you will hear horror stories about Highway 4. Okay, so depending on where you're going, if you're going the opposite direction, Highway 4 is a nightmare. Okay, but a lot of the freeways in the Bay Area are not great. Okay, 885, 80, it really doesn't matter. 101, they're all terrible. So if you're coming from small town USA, you're in for a bit of a shock. Okay, Walnut Creek schools across the board generally pretty good. Again, do your information on schools and crime. Okay, but crime is not going to be the same as it would be in like San Francisco or San Jose. So Walnut Creek is going to give you, again, that more suburban feel. I say that with the fact that downtown Walnut Creek is amazing. Okay, so downtown Walnut Creek is similar to like a downtown San Jose, as opposed to a downtown Fremont. Okay, downtown Fremont isn't much, but downtown Walnut Creek and downtown San Jose are similar. Okay, San Jose is going to give you a more big city feel. Walnut Creek is going to give you kind of like the small town downtown vibe, but you have a lot of things to do there. Okay, you have a lot of retail shopping, you have a lot of restaurants. It's very, very popular on the weekend and on Sundays, and it gives you a lot of things to do. With that being said, Walnut Creek is a bit of a variety, where you do have the young professionals and young families and everything in between, where Fremont is a lot of just young families. So if you are looking to spend less, have a good like walkability factor, have a decent commute time, and be away from big city, but maybe have a feel of a city, but still have the suburb vibe, Walnut Creek is probably going to be your best bet in this list of options. Okay, now this is a bonus one I'm talking about that's going to kind of give you a mix of all of them, primarily focusing on central location and saving money. Okay. And that's going to be Hayward. Okay. Hayward, California is somewhere you want to look into if you want to save money, if you need a good commute time. It's not the best for having an abundance of nightlife. They do have downtown Hayward, which has built up quite a bit in the last 15 years. It's all one way, which sucks because all my Bay Area people know if you go into downtown Hayward and you get caught in that little loop, you got to go all the way around. But downtown Hayward does have, a bit of restaurants and a movie theater and things of that sort to go to. It is a blend of everything in terms of young families, older families, early 20s, 30s. It's kind of a mix of everything. The schools are slightly improving, but they're not anywhere on par close to what the other neighborhoods that we talked about are. Okay, so keep that in mind with that. But if money and commute time is your primary factors, look at Hayward, because if you need to go to Peninsula, you have the San Mateo Bridge right there. If you need to go to the Tech Hub, you're just right outside of Fremont. Or if you need to go to San Francisco, you're a little bit closer than Fremont, and you're closer to Oakland, so you can go across the Bay Bridge route as well. So it's kind of a blend of everything. Other than that, guys, if you have any questions, all my contact information is below in the description. Follow me for more information that you need to know about living in the Bay Area, and we'll see you on the next one.